Hello and welcome. Thank you so much for joining me on my program. I appreciate you wherever you are connecting from. If you are joining me from any part of the world, I thank you very much for your contributions on this channel. Please kindly subscribe if you have not subscribed, and also click the notification bell so that you'll be notified each time I upload a video. You will be among the first to receive it. In this channel, I bring information to your doorstep. I bring news from all channels, from every angle. Things that have to do about the world, things that have to do about Africa, more especially Nigeria. I bring it to your doorstep. Some information that you ignore, some information that you cannot be able to come across, I look for them, I bring it to your doorstep for you to see. Every video you see on this channel is for educational purpose, to keep you up and get you aware of what is happening in the contraction called Nigeria, more especially. I bring the information to your doorstep. They are not lies. Most of the videos you're going to watch here are videos that are coming from the conventional media, and some of us sometimes are lazy to get into it. Some of us sometimes are too busy to be able to lay our hand on this. That is why I bring the videos to your doorstep. Watch from beginning to the end. Remember, these videos are for educational purposes, so that you can be educated and know what is going on. Let us watch together. At the end, you can go to the comment section and put down your comment. Give your opinion. Say it the way you feel it. Nobody's going to come against you. It's a free world, and this is the social media where people say it and set the record straight exactly the way it is without being controlled. Do that on the comment section. Let us watch the video together as it comes. Thank you.
And joining us now is the President and National Coordinator of the Southeast Revival Group, Willie Ezugu, to speak on the feud between Governor Chukwuma Soludo of Anambra State and the Labour Party presidential candidate Peter Obi. Thank you so much for being on the news tonight.
Thank you,
First,
thank you, Nigerians.
Let's understand where you stand on this issue. What do you make of this forth and back between both gentlemen?
Well, what do you want me to say? That the Labour Party presidential candidate have said it all. And when you talk of political party, I'm a member of APGA. I've been in APGA since 2003. I've run twice for Senate in APGA, which people like Peter Obi was governor, Soludo is now governor. And as far as I'm concerned, like the Labour Party presidential candidate said, he's his senior brother. But very unfortunate that the senior brother could go down the road of what the governor of Anambra Anambra State have said. You see, we have been trying to clamor. In as much as you know, I'm the secretary of Conference of Nigerian Political Party. We have warned all the political party and presidential campaign organizations they should mind what they do, because we don't want violence in this election. Let there be violence free, and people should caution what they say and what they do. But unfortunately, for the main fact that this is a state where the presidential candidate of Labour came from, and is the governor of the state where he came from, Governor Soludo, I look at it as something you call, is it enviousness or jealousness that caused it? For what he have said. Most of us from the Southeast are so angry about the statement he made. One is that if somebody is ambition, that's not how to get to it. Peter Obi, excuse me, Peter Obi has been somebody we have never seen any time, any period in this country where a single candidate will come out as a presidential candidate and people will just come on in mass to support him, except Peter Obi's candidate this time around. You go to the north, you go to the west, you go to the south, you go to the east, what they talk is Peter Obi. All the presidential candidates, all their problem today is Peter Obi.
You know what? We'll come back and talk about that ambition that you have highlighted there. But let's quickly read a story when we come back. It sort of gives us, sort of a background to this conversation, because a pan-Igbo social political pressure organization, the Southeast Revival Group, has criticized Anambra State Governor Professor Charles Soludo over his recent attacks on the Labour Party presidential candidate Peter Obi. Well, in a statement signed by its president and national coordinator coordinator, Willie Ezugo. The group says Soludo has lost understanding of his priorities while urging him to first take Anambra State to the Dubai status he promised the people during his electioneering campaigns. Well, the group was reacting to comments credited to Governor Soludo, who in an opinion piece said that Peter Obi...
that he promised the people of Anambra State of many, many things. And instead of him to focus attention on those things with the kind of problem, security issues...
Your statement was really clear on that, but let's not forget that Soludo is just, you know, barely relaxing as the governor of Anambra State, and that's not the conversation here. The conversation is this seeming attack that he's
that's what I'm moving, that's what I'm coming into. That's why I say we are cautioning.
You said something earlier that if he has an ambition, because there are some people in some quarters...
I'm following, you know, you repeated what the press statement said.
Yes.
That is why I'm coming up to it.
Right.
I took off from the press statement you just read, tried to explain that we caution him for him to know that where his priority is he promised the Anambra people most of promises he made during his campaign, that he should focus his attention in those promises instead of attacking the presidential candidate of Labour. And attacking the presidential candidate of Labour, that's why I said, because if you see what he's trying to do is as if he's somebody that is tickling to a political party.
So
he's a member of APOGA. And APOGA had a candidate.
Yeah, this is a conversation. Governor Soludo was asked a question on a live program. He responded to it, and that's what you term an attack. He's also a man expressing his views. Are you saying he should not express his views?
No, I did not say so. But
you say you're angry with him.
There are tantamount of inciting or being against somebody.
What sort of views? Because I recall that during this interview, he was asked about the investment former Governor Peter Obi had made on behalf of Anambra State. And he did say, as a man in the position who should know, says they're next to nothing. And that's the beginning of all of this.
Okay. Now, when it comes to the investment you just mentioned now, mind you, somebody governed that state for 8 years and handed over to Soludo. And that person that governed that state for 80 years will not be able to see this thing Soludo is seeing today. Because he's from every indication, like for the past governor of Anambra State, Willie Obiano, you will see that when he handed over these not quite 24 hours, you have been arrested by EFCC.
Okay, so...
And based on that, I expect somebody like Soludo to have been able to tell Anambra people what happened.
Are you angry with him because he said the investment is next to nothing, or you're angry with him because he said it in relation to Peter Obi, who you love as a son of the Southeast? What exactly is the problem? Because you bring up former Governor Willie Obiano. I'm trying to understand what you've said.
Okay.
You bring up Governor Willie Obiano, and you're saying that you expected Governor Soludo to have told the Anambra people. So are you saying that perhaps he's right, however, the way he went about it is wrong? What exactly are you saying?
In every demarcation, he is totally wrong. He's totally wrong. Because if you see the manner he made his speech and the manner he wrote, either by letter or by otherwise, you find that it's just a total enviousness and jealousness. Because why? Peter Obi has been the only candidate, as far as I'm concerned, in this particular dispensation, in this particular presidential election we are talking about. You see his you see how
you're a member of APGA at the end of the day, and
excuse me, whether I'm a member of APGA or not, I'm talking of Southeast Revival Group, whereby I'm the president, and I'm now saying that this concerns the two Southeast brothers.
Thank you for making that clear. But at the end of the day, like Adesua had mentioned earlier, Charles Soludo, it's a conversation we're having right now. Charles Soludo happens to be the governor of Anambra State, and he's there. He knows some things that we might not be purview to. But at the end of the day, right now, it is what it is. He has said what he said as his opinion. So moving forward, what would you like to see as this group concerning the Southeast, and especially looking at the realization of maybe a Southeast presidency in 2023? How can we avoid such situations, which you're clearly unhappy about, to ensure that the Southeast goes into the elections united?
Now, if you want me to lay the cat out of the bag, maybe, somebody like Atiku Abubakar came to the Southeast in Enugu, and he made mention that it's only his president that can give Southeast president they are looking for. And I'm not telling you that the laying the cat out of the bag is maybe that is the area Soludo is looking at. Maybe Peter Obi coming up with his popularity today will not make his chances. Because if you look at it, you find out he has no reason, no justification for attacking Peter Obi in that manner.
Is there just...
And excuse me, there's no justification.
Okay.
No matter how you look at it. We are very angry, no matter how you look at it.
Okay.
Like, for example, when you see how Peter Obi composed himself and how is the humility, but even if, no matter whatever, you saw what he said, how he replied him. There are people that will start pushing
I don't know. I'm sure there are people who fail to see how this is an attack for a sitting governor to say the investment made on the behalf of the state.
There are so many sitting governors that can make such a statement.
Great. But you said that's an attack. But they've also been a lot since then. We've seen Governor Soludo say there has been threat to his life, threat to the life of his family. There was an attack on Sunday in his hometown, and he's purporting that it's because of what he says. He also talks about the behavior of the supporters of the Obi movement. Let me land. And all of this. Today we've heard Peter Obi talk about how Governor Soludo is his brother. Governor Soludo has also said Peter Obi is his brother.
He just shared his opinion.
Really, is there an issue here? How do you, like Amaka said, way forward?
The way forward,
I would like you to see unity.
Look, what I can say here is that, to me, it is better for Soludo to stand up and put an apology before Peter Obi.
For saying that...
For saying what he said.
What exactly did he say?
Excuse me.
That is wrong. What exactly did he say?
Of his investments.
That is next to nothing.
Whereby even the governor of Taraba State have said that the past governor of the state, that is Willie Obiano, told him that it was the investment of Peter Obi that he went and discounted and were able to build the airport in Anambra State. Then how come today, this man, you left the person in the seat, then the person that left about 8 years ago is the person we are now saying his investment, which people are discounted already. So it is a kind of, like I said earlier, enviousness and jealousness that is causing it. If not, he has no reason to use that language. He has no reason to come up with that particular statement.
You haven't really said what you are doing to unite these brothers.
To say more of it, now, Peter Obi have answered him. If you watch out, Johannese, I think they have made their statement, and so many other people from the south is between me and you have been saying it. So this whole thing tells to what I'm saying here today. For example, you cannot play music and you say it's disturbing your ears. So Soludo, whatever he got on this issue, he asked for it. Because Peter Obi had been given almost 99% in the southeast, west of Nigeria, north of Nigeria. For example,
that is, we'll have to wait for the Nigerian people to really give him that. Come February, when the elections, of course, come.
Yeah,
for now, we'll have to say thank you so much, Willie Asorock, for joining us tonight on.
And joining us now is the president and national coordinator of the Southeast Revival Group, Willie Asorock, to speak on the feud between Governor Soludo of Anambra State and the Labour Party presidential candidate Peter Obi. Thank you so much for being on the news tonight.
Thank you,
First,
thank you, Nigerians.
Let's understand where you stand on this issue. What do you make of this forth and back between both gentlemen?
Well, what do you want me to say? That the Labour Party presidential candidate have said it all. And when you talk of political party, I'm a member of APUGA. I've been in APUGA since 2003. I've run twice for Senate in APUGA, which people like Peter Obi was governor, Soludo is now governor. And as far as I'm concerned, like the Labour Party presidential candidate said.
Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have been educated with this video. I hope you have learned something from the video you just watched. Please go to the comment section and put down your comments. Whatever you think about the video you have watched, or anything you have learned that you wanted to share together, go to the comment section and keep yourself busy. It's a free place where people share their opinion. And please, if you have not subscribed to this channel, kindly subscribe to the channel. Click the notification bell so that you'll be notified each time a video comes out. And also, share the video to your family and friends. Share it to all platforms so that people can get aware of what is happening in the world, mainly in the contraption called Nigeria. We have to keep people on their toe, keep people informed on what is going on. That is exactly what we are doing. Every video you are watching in this channel is for the purpose of education and nothing more. Thank you so much for watching, and remember, bye-bye. See you again.